Pride is Satan's nature. He thought in his heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Isaiah chapter 14:13. Your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. I laid you before kings, that they might gaze at you. Ezekiel chapter 28:17. The Bible makes it clear that Satan was indeed arrogant. Pride was the cause of his fall. He abandoned his position as God's servant because of his pride. Even in the church today, many believers forsake their roles and duties because of their pride. When they are humble, they diligently serve God. But the moment pride sets in their hearts, they ignore the order that God has established in the church. The fall of the angel began with pride. It is what made the angel abandon his position. He who falls from the faith always elevates his position above others. Likewise, Satan was initially a servant. A servant must be humble to serve, but he wanted to steal the worship that belonged to God alone. The angel is never an object of worship. Christians have already fallen in their faith when they begin to worship or honor angels. Let no one cheat you of your reward, taking delight in false humility and worship of angels, intruding into those things which he has not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshly mind. Colossians chapter 2:18. Although they think that rewards are secured in heaven, believers who worship angels could lose them. These days, some people claim that they had an out of the body experience, but while in their spiritual experience, they call out the angels as to seek their help. They have already fallen in their faith. To the angels, the position to serve is their life. The moment they take one step away from that role, they fall into perdition. Angels are supposed to serve God, not receive honor. When they stand to receive any honor and glory, they have already fallen. Now I, John, saw and heard these things. And what I heard and saw, I fell down to worship before the feet of the angel who showed me these things. Then he said to me, See that you do not do that, for I am your fellow servant, and of your brethren, the prophets, and of those who keep the words of this book. Worship God. Revelation chapter 22, 8 through 9. In the two verses above, this particular angel shows his humility before John. If the angel had accepted John's worship, then he would have fallen also. Yet, the angel prevents John from bowing down and secures his role as a servant. Nevertheless, Satan wanted to receive all the worship. He even tried to tempt the Son of God to bow down and worship him. Even today, Satan still transforms himself into an angel of light and tempts the world to worship him. As you can see, Satan completely deserted his role because of his pride. Pride is Satan's nature. Only by humility can the angels live eternally in heaven. They are just servants. God never gave another position or role to the angels. Humility is the only way for them to sustain life in heaven. If we understand this principle, then we will not struggle to cast out a demon. Demons cannot prevail over a Christian who understands spiritual principles. Many Christians already defeat themselves by falling into pride and arrogance. It is like a hunter confidently charging into a den, only to be eaten by the tigers.